A pleasant day to Mansarate. My name is Franchet El Natividad, together with my group mates Altea Mindoro, Klein Salingay, Jason OGDOL, Samantha DELORME from BSHM 1C are here to present the study entitled Understanding the Dynamics of Communication in Diverse Professional Settings. Introduction. Effective communication is essential for collaboration and organizational success. Yet, in today's globalized, tech driven workplace, it becomes increasingly complex. With more organizations embracing diversity and digital tools, new challenges have emerged, including miscommunication due to cultural differences, gender dynamics, and lack of nonverbal cues to remote work. This research aims to explore how communication practices, particularly in hybrid or remote settings, can be improved. We will focus on both digital and nonverbal communication, examining the impact of factors like culture, gender, personality traits, and team dynamics. By addressing these complexities, the study seeks to provide insights into how organizations can overcome communication barriers, enhance team collaboration, and foster more effective, inclusive environments.
Research questions and objectives. This study focuses on communication practices in diverse professional settings, aiming to address challenges in workplace interactions and team dynamics. Specifically, it seeks to answer the following questions: what communication practices are involved in the workplace? What factors shape communication in professional settings, including the role of individual personality traits, situational context, and demographic variables such as gender and cultural background? And what is the significance of nonverbal communication in professional settings, particularly in influencing message interpretation, and relational dynamics among team members? To achieve this, the objectives of this study are to identify key communication practices that enhance workplace interactions, analyze the factors influencing communication in professional settings, and explore the significance of nonverbal communication and its impact on message interpretation and team relationships. By addressing these questions and objectives, this research aims to provide valuable insights into improving communication and fostering better collaboration in diverse workplace.
Literature review. Summary of key studies. A number of studies have laid the groundwork for understanding communication in professional settings. Skudlarek et al. 2020 argued that international business communication is often constrained by cross cultural frameworks, emphasizing the need for process oriented approaches to capture the dynamics of global communication. Their study highlights how traditional models may not fully account for the real time interactive nature of global communication. Another important contribution is from Evrulubi et al. 2024, who studied multicultural communication dynamics in the United States. Their research identified barriers such as language differences, cultural misunderstanding, and differing communication styles, which hinder effective communication in diverse teams. They recommended strategies like cultural sensitivity, training, and the use of inclusive communication policies to bridge these gaps. Similarly, Garcia et al. 2021 underscore the challenges posed by geographic barriers and infrastructure in global communication, specifically in remote work or underserved areas. Their research highlights how poor internet connectivity can impede timely communication in multinational organizations. On the education front, Johnson and Brown 2018 discussed the importance of cultural competence in fostering better understanding within diverse teams. Their study shows that individuals who are educated about cultural differences and who practice inclusive communication are more likely to avoid misunderstandings and have more productive interactions. Gaps in existing literature. While existing research provides valuable insights into communication challenges, there are still significant gaps in understanding how specific demographic factors such as gender and personality interaction with communication styles in modern workplace. Additionally, many studies have focused on communication in traditional office settings, leaving a gap in research on the evolving nature of communication in remote and hybrid environment. Furthermore, while nonverbal communication has been studied in face-to-face interaction, its role in digital or virtual settings remains underexplored. This research aims to fill these gaps by focusing on how demographic differences and digital communication tools affect communication dynamics and outcomes in diverse professional settings.
Methodology, research design, and methods. This study will use a mixed method research design combining both qualitative and quantitative approaches. This allows for a comprehensive understanding of communication dynamics from both broad and deep perspective. Quantitative data will provide statistical insights into how factors such as demographic variables, communication tools, and personality traits correlate with the effectiveness. On the other hand, qualitative data will explore participants' personal experiences, allowing for a richer understanding of how communication plays out in real life situations. The research will employ a convergent parallel design, meaning both the qualitative and quantitative data will be collected simultaneously, analyzed separately, and then integrated to draw comprehensive conclusions. Data collection and analysis. The primary data collection methods will include online surveys. Participants will complete structured surveys to assess communication effectiveness, communication style, and use of digital tools. Interviews. Semi structured interviews will allow for a deeper exploration of individuals' experiences with communication in diverse work environments. Team observation. In certain settings, I will observe team communication practices in real time to gather data on interaction, digital tools usage, and team dynamics. Data analysis. Data analysis will involve statistically test for the quantitative data will thematic analysis for the qualitative data with the goal of identifying patterns and correlation related to communication behaviors, effectiveness, and changes.
So here are the budget and timeline allocation for this study. The estimated budget for this study is between 10,000 pesos and 12,000 pesos. This will cover the cost for data collection tools, participant incentives, and transcription services for interviews, and potential travel expenses for conducting case studies on site. Additionally, funds will be allocated for research assistants who will be helped with data analysis and report preparation. For timeline, this study will be conducted over 12 months. The first 2 months will focus on finalizing the research design, preparing instruments, and obtaining ethical approval. The next 3 months will be dedicated to data collection, including surveys, interviews, and observation. In months 6 and 7, we will transcribe and code qualitative data and begin preliminary analysis. The quantitative data analysis and integration of findings will take place in month 8 and 9. For month 10 and 11, we will be used for writing and revising the research report. And the final month will be for dissemination of findings and final presentation.
In conclusion, this study aims to fill significant gaps in understanding communication dynamics in diverse and evolving professional environments by exploring both digital and nonverbal communication, as well as the influence of demographic factors such as gender, cultural background, and personality traits. This research will offer a comprehensive perspective on how communication shapes workplace effectiveness. The insights gained will provide organization with practical strategies to improve communication, enhance team collaboration, resolve conflicts, and foster a more inclusive work culture. Given the rising importance of effective communication in today's increasingly remote and diverse settings, the findings from this research will be invaluable to businesses, leaders, and teams seeking to adapt to these changes. This proposal should be supported and approved as it addresses a timely and critical issue in organizational success and will be contribute to the development of communication strategies that promote inclusivity, productivity, and long-term success in professional settings.
Thank you, Ma'am Zarate!